Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor and I help people navigate their spiritual awakening process. And today I'm going to discuss what, for me anyway, was a later stage of my awakening that really floored me, threw me for a loop, because I didn't really quite understand what was happening to me. So it is my hope that by sharing what I have learned, it all meant, you can avoid the initial shock that I went through. And this, whether you just started your awakening or not, this is certainly something good to keep in the back of your mind, because I don't see how this is something to be avoided. I feel like this is just a natural consequence of our expanding consciousness. We start to kind of see ourselves from a vastly different perspective, and then once we get to a certain threshold, this becomes an issue, which I'm about to discuss finally. Okay, so what I have been going through a little bit, like 6 months ago, more so, not so much now, I'm aware of it now and it's kind of becoming easy, is the transcendence of our karmic entanglement, our karmic trajectory. Okay, I started to become aware of where I was heading. I started to kind of get like premonitions of where my life was going. And it was not good. It was a lot of like bad, scary ass things that I didn't want to experience, but I really felt I was being pulled towards. And initially, it scared the crap out of me. Some of the things I really believed I had to experience, because I started to become aware of past lives. I started to become aware of a lot of my past lives, some indiscretions I had. We've all done things we regret in past lives. I started to become kind of aware of some of those things. I also became sort of aware of just karmic patterns in my life. So I really got it in my head that I was heading for a karmic right doing, a karmic balancing that I had to go through. That's what it seemed like at the time, because again, it felt like I was getting pulled towards this karmic disastrous cleansing thing where I would experience a lot of things I didn't want to, like I felt I was going to have to experience some sort of fire situation. I felt like I was going to have to, one of my children was going to die because in another life I neglected them. And it became just very real, very scary shit, man. And it was so real. At this point in my life, the synchronicities that were sort of confirming this were more frequent and more in my face to where I could not ignore it. And I was just, all this fear, like, oh my God. So that was the experience of kind of waking up in the karmic trajectory and path I was in. But here's the nice thing, here's the blessing. If you start to do this, you're actually waking up out of it. You don't have to experience any of that. And that's what I realized. You, as an awakening soul, become initially aware of your karmic trajectory, but so much so that you easily focus and vibrate yourself out of it. Okay? But the initial experience of becoming aware of that karmic entanglement, that in retrospect I now see has much less to do with the past life stuff. That's more like our definitions of karma and what it implies. And you become aware of a past life and something you did that you regret from this little limited human perspective. You think, well, I got to make up for that. That's not like that. You expand out of that definition, and that's all cleared up. And you realize that most of your karmic entanglement is just about this current lifetime, and a lot of it you inherit from your parents, almost all of it. So your family lineage, your ancestry, you're kind of, because you chose to incarnate with this group of people, you kind of inherit all their crap and all their baggage, and you become aware that you're going down with their miserable ship. But you don't have to. It's not going to happen. Because again, you don't just expand to that threshold to become aware of it and wake up in it and stop. You keep expanding to where it's very easy, because you start to connect their karmic patterns with your life. And you start to see that it doesn't really apply. Only it's applying because you just have experienced the energy of those people for so long. You've mistaken it as who you are. You've identified with it and therefore accepted your karmic fate, but that's not the case. And you're going to expand out of it. And you're going to, and then just who knows where, man. You're going to become a free soul, a free spirit, a free bird in this lifetime. Free to do whatever you want as an awakened spirit. no longer bound by the karmic ties that enslave so many people. More importantly, bigger than yourself, you become an example of a free spirit. And you will help other people on trajectories that they don't want to experience lift out of theirs. You're going to become that shining, illuminated example. Okay, so I wanted to share this with you because, again, this scared the crap out of me. You can imagine you start to believe that you're headed for all these crazy things, death of my daughter. Oh my God, I was staying up at night. I couldn't take it. Fortunately, again, the expansion continued and I saw, whew, thank God. But it would have been nice to know beforehand. So that's like the purpose of this video for you guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, the shares. You might notice that I'm in my new camper. I'm gonna go test it out this weekend. Actually, we just got it recently, and so pretty soon next week you'll hopefully see some cool videos from me being up north in northern Michigan, nice in nature and whatnot. And today it was a windy day, so I couldn't go to my normal cemetery spot. My wife and the kids are all in the house, so that's why I'm in this hot-ass camper right now. So hope you guys enjoy that. I'll talk to you guys next time. God bless.